viewers, you're welcome. Today, this is VUTV 360 Videos Coverage. I am Charity Elizabeth, your host, and today we have a very competent leader, our RCC Nagongera campus. You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much, my host. Thank you so much, everybody outside there. Thank you so much, the management BUTV. I'm really so much grateful and delighted to be given this opportunity to discuss matters of importance. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. My name is Daniel Moro. I am the RCC University Nagongera campus. I'm so much privileged, humbled, and honored to be invited and given this opportunity to discuss issues that are concerning students and our university at large. Thank you so much.
Okay. First of all, congratulations on attaining the office.
Thank you.
How has it been down the road ever since you got into office? How has the journey been, the achievements of your goals?
Well, thank you so much for that question. Generally, it has not been easy. Just like people always say, the journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a single step. Right away from the way from when we assumed the office up to this particular moment, I can say that we have been going through ups and downs, a number of challenges that have come in, but nevertheless, we have been trying. I need to appreciate so much the student fraternity, most particularly those one of Nagongera campus, for giving me the opportunity and honor to represent them as the RCC, and I'm really so much grateful for that. Since the commencement of our work as the RCC and the entire team, at least we have tried to put in one or two things, and we have seen that at least there are some new changes and improvement which are being initiated within our campus.
Yes, we keep expecting more from your leadership. Well, now on 1st of July, this Friday, there's going to be a Constitutiion monument, and I want to know, as the RCC Nagongera campus, how are the other students of Nagongera campus? How are you visiting for this?
Yeah, well, the issue of the constitutional review and amendment, which is the major issue which we have ahead of us, come 1st of July, it is really a very critical matter because Constitution is a guiding tool that governs the guild. And we know very well that we students and the leaders will fall under the guild. And I believe, and I must say to the viewers outside there, that the issue of the constitutional amendment which is going to come, it is really quite good, but there are a few things that were not put right. First of all, the process of the amendment that they have come up with, it has come out of a very short notice, and I believe that even the entire fraternity of Constitutiion University, more so in particular the student, they are not aware of that. But nevertheless, we are trying to propose some of the amendments that we think it can work for the betterment of the student and it can work for the betterment of the entire Constitutiion University. A case in point, we are going to have the General Assembly very soon after election of our guild speaker, and I believe it will be a critical moment whereby this proposal will be available to students so that they can really have a say on them, and we see how best we can incorporate them within our system. And another challenge that we have with our constitution, we believe that even our viewers who are outside there and the student fraternity of Constitutiion University, we have been going through several amendments, and of which some of them, they have not yet been incorporated within our constitution. And that is why we are not going right on certain things. A case in point, we had an amendment of Article 8, talking about the Minister for Justice Constitutional Affairs, which was passed. We have about the amendments of the selection of the Deputy RCC, whereby the Constitution talks about it clearly on Article 8 that it should be an opposite sex to that particular person. So generally we have a lot of things that we need to see how best we can gather all of them and put them in place. And I believe that if we have this amendment done and incorporated within one single tool, that is a constitution, we shall be able to be guided very well, and we shall be in position to seek, protect, and help our students very well, as our goal says.
Okay, thank you very much. of the Constitution?
Yeah, thank you so much. The entire student of Busitam University, their expectation in the amendment 1, we are looking forward, as per my campus, we are looking forward to see how best we first flash back on the other amendments that have been put in place. We have a number of them which have not been put. So we are saying this time around, as we come up with new amendments, the rest of other amendments which have been made, like the one that I've just mentioned, should come and be incorporated. And then two, the one that has not yet been effective, the one that they have not yet, actually that have not yet been followed. Right now, we need to see how best they can work. And in the amendments that we are trying to push, students should expect that we are trying to ensure that we come up with a consultative body which is going to be entirely governed by the student, and these people will be providing check and balance, whereby if there is a challenge with the particular guild leaders, the students are able to sit down without the guild representative, and then the minutes of their meetings is sent direct to the top management, that is the VC. And we believe very well if we include that in our constitution, just like our other sister university like Makerere, we shall be in position to hold our leaders accountable. Because some of them, after assuming the office, they develop wings, and it's very hard sometimes to go and ask them for the accountability of what they have done. And then also secondly, we have been praying and crying all along about the introduction of the multi-party politics. And we are believing that if we come up with this as the guild, we are also extending our voice to the entire management and people outside there, that they should really help us. We see how best we can materialize this. Because this kind of the independent politics where you come on your own sometimes, it is quite challenging because it has been coupled up with a lot of tribalism, other individual differences, which is making students lose out on the right candidate that they're supposed to go with. So I believe that much as we have a very short time to the amendments, we don't have any way, we can't opt it out because it has been due to the challenges and the confusion which has been happening. Because I must also inform you that currently we have a new justice minister which has been put in place. So we believe that within the short time, we can't boycott it because the regime is almost coming to an end. But as the regime is coming to an end, we need to leave a legacy that even other leaders that are coming, they're going to look at it as a reference tool. Thank you.
Okay. And then another question I have for you, Mr. RCC. You're taking part in the elections for speaker that's to take place in Paris. What do you have to offer us that you're not offering right now? As the speaker, what do you have to offer?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, the host, for that beautiful concern. True, on that very first, we are going to be having the election of the guild speaker. Because I must inform the BUTV and the viewers outside there that our guild speaker was impeached because of misuse of fund and abuse of office. And as we talk up to this particular moment, the office is still vacant. And the meeting is going to start with the election of the guild speaker. And then it will proceed with the meetings that is discussing about the proposed amendments and so many other things. And I must tell you that it is a beautiful time that we need to look critically on the kind of the guild speaker that we need to put in place. Because we need to look at the background of somebody else, somebody has been behaving, because the work of the guild speaker is really quite critical. More so it is geared towards empowering the leaders themselves. You need to be somebody who can really control the room and you empower leaders. Right away from the leadership training which we have had, we are going to be having the General Assembly, which that one falls under the dockets of the guild president. We also need to ensure that through the guild speaker, we put somebody that is able to lobby and do other partnership with other people outside there, so that at least the guild leaders are really being handled very well. And also another thing that we expect from that election, the guild speaker that is going to be elected should be in position to protect all the other guild leaders from all forms of threats, intimidations, and manipulations, which we always experience from our fellow leaders, from the management, and the entire student at large. So we believe that the person who is going to come and take up the position should be somebody who is going to be in position to protect the leaders. And lastly, somebody who is going to upholding the Constitution and ensuring that everybody adheres to the Constitution. it is quite unfortunate that in the regime that we have been running, few people, one or two, that have been defaulting their constitutions. And we believe it's the right time that we need to put somebody who can put the thing right. And as I wind up, I am among the people who have shown up interest to come and contest for the position of the Guild Speaker. Having been in the system, I know very well where the loopholes have been, and we believe that I am the right candidate who is able to bring back the House to order, because we need to ensure that we put somebody who is able to do all the things that I've mentioned thereafter. Thank you.
All the best in the elections. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for talking to the students. Thank you for giving us your time. To the team behind the scenes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.